So this is a victory, or this is just a temporary occurrence where they wait till there's another event and a way to advance the agenda and the information.
Right.
Or is this something we can ride as the renegade minds to kind of get more people involved?
Two things to this. First of all, like I say, they were pushing towards restrictions as they were coming towards Christmas. Suddenly they announced they weren't going to do it at Christmas, maybe New Year. They went to New Year and they didn't do it. And then if you notice, all these kind of lunatics in the government SAGE scientific advisory groups, they started to go silent. It had all been, we need lockdown, you need a social distancing, we need masks, we need all that stuff. And they've kind of rolled back, it's all gone quiet. Chris Whitty, are you still alive, by the way, the Chief Medical Officer? What's happened to you in the last few weeks? So something's gone on in the background. But of course, we are always one more big scare from them justifying going back into it in England. And we shouldn't forget, while we, celebrate, and we should be celebrating, because, a lot of people in this country have worked very bloody hard in the last 2 years to push this back. You remember where we were in the spring of 2020. You went out on the streets, there's nobody there. I was out driving during lockdown, never saw another car. So we've gone from that to where we are now, where people are saying, oh, it's a load of rubbish, isn't it? Yes, it is, it always was. But let's not forget this. First of all, this is an agenda for the transformation of human society. So it's not going to go away. And they will have many other, weapons in their script to push this on. Some of them with health, some of them with finance, some of them with other things. And we should not forget that while we celebrate in England this announcement, and for how long, in Italy, in Australia, in Austria, in Canada, many parts of the US where the Democrats are in control, and countries around the world, Australia, fascism is full blown. I mean, how more fascist can you get than the announcement in Austria of mandatory fake vaccination? So we as a global family, I think, need to take the stand that while anyone is under this tyranny, then we're under this tyranny, because this is a global family. And, just because this is happening in England now doesn't mean it's always going to be like this, but we have an opportunity now in this country to draw the bloody line and say, okay, we've worked to pull this back, and we're not going to take it again. Don't come on with your fear anymore, because we've sussed you. We know that you get us in fear because then we do what you want. We're not going to go there anymore. You're not doing it to us. And if enough people just refuse to cooperate with what they're told to do, refuse to cooperate with their own enslavement, it's unenforceable. This is the frustrating thing. If anything's frustrated me in the last 2 years, it's when I've heard people say, what's the answer? Get yourself a calculator. Take those doing it from the population, and there's your answer. Don't cooperate, because they cannot enforce that. I mean, you take America. Something like 75 million people are supposed to have voted for Trump. Not someone I support, by the way. Quite the opposite. But what if those 75 million people had just refused to cooperate in 2020, 2021? Just refused to cooperate. Would have been unenforceable.
Yeah.
And this is why this second group that can see it but still cooperate with it, That's the pivotal group. Because what we're seeing is more and more people are moving from that group into the other one that says we're not having it.
Hi, it's Brian Rose from London Real. You probably know that we've just recently been re-platformed on YouTube after 25 months completely in the dark. The truth is, I really need your help. What I really need you to do is click on that subscribe button right now, like this video, and maybe even leave a comment or share the link with friends. We're really fighting against an algorithm that's tried to keep us quiet for so long. And the more subscribers we have, the more people watch our content, the better guests we can bring you, the better content, and we can continue transforming lives. We've been doing this for 14 years now. I want to do this for another 14 years, but I really need your help. So click on that subscribe button, like the video, leave a comment, share this, and we're going to continue to bring you more and more great content. Thank you. Most people will never see this opportunity. Dubai luxury transformation projects have historically delivered 40 to 90% annual returns. That is incredible. These were once reserved only for insiders with access. I spent 15 years on Wall Street and I learned this: the biggest returns always go to the people who get the call first. Now, you finally can. We've just received a brand new project with major upside potential. Allocations move fast. Click the link, apply now, and speak to my team. This is your chance to see what others never will.